हेलो स्टूडेंट इस वीडियो लेक्चर में हम क्लास 12 की मॉलिक्यूलर बेसिस ऑफ इनहेरिटेंस के बारे में स्टडी करेंगे। और ये वीडियो क्लास 12 के एग्ज़ाम को देखते हुए कम समय में जो कठिन से कठिन चैप्टर्स हैं 12th की उसको कवर करने का कोशिश किया जाएगा। तो चलिए देखते हैं, मॉलिक्यूलर बेसिस ऑफ इनहेरिटेंस के बारे में पढ़ते हैं। मॉलिक्यूलर बेसिस ऑफ इनहेरिटेंस में हमें पढ़ना है कि जो कैरेक्टर एक जनरेशन से दूसरे जनरेशन ट्रांसफर होता है उसके पीछे कौन रिस्पॉन्सिबल है। तो ट्रांसफर ऑफ कैरेक्टर फ्रॉम वन जनरेशन टू अनदर जनरेशन इज कॉल्ड इनहेरिटेंस, एंड the biochemical substances which are responsible for the transfer of character is called biomolecules, and these biomolecules which are responsible for the transfer of character is nucleic acids. Nucleic acid is the genetic material which is responsible for transfer of characters from parent to offspring or from one generation to another generations, and the nucleic acids is DNA and RNA. So both DNA and RNA both combinedly not present as a nucleic acid in any living organism. If DNA is a genetic material, then RNA is not present as a genetic material. So we said that both these DNA and RNA, which is known as nucleic acid, are the building block of genetic materials. Out of these two nucleic acid, DNA and RNA, DNA is most commonly found as genetic materials, means most of the organism contain DNA as a genetic materials. RNA is also genetic material, but it is not present in higher organism. It present in some viruses as a genetic material. In case of higher organism, RNA mostly work as a messenger and then transfer message from nucleus to the cytoplasm, and according to that messenger functions are performed inside the nucleus. So there are some figures inside this slide in which one is this, one is this, and one is this. This show that double stranded DNA as a genetic materials. This is the RNA, and this is the coiling natures of RNA. So next we study about the DNA and RNA. Commonly both DNA and RNA is known as polynucleotide, and this polynucleotide is made up of nucleotides. It means that many nucleotides polymerize with each other, then form polynucleotides, and these polynucleotides is considered as DNA and RNA. So how this nucleotide is formed? So nucleotide is formed by nitrogenous base, sugar and phosphate. This is the nitrogenous base, this is the sugar, and this is the phosphate. one nitrogenous base combined with sugar at carbon number 1, one sugars combined with another sugar at 2 point. One is the carbon number 3 and another is the carbon number 5. So 2 phosphate bond is present, one at the carbon number 3 and another at the carbon number 5. So DNA is or RNA is polymerized as 5 prime to 3 prime directions. At 5 prime carbons, phosphate group is attached, and at 3 prime carbons another phosphate group is attached, and in this way one nucleotide combined with another nucleotides. So this is the detailed structures in which phosphate group is attached with 5 prime carbons, and sugar, this is the sugars, is attached with nitrogenous base. It means that in nucleotide 3 component is present. One is the nitrogenous base, another is the pentose sugar, and pentose sugars RNA contain ribose pentose sugars, and DNA contains deoxyribose pentose sugar, and phosphate group is common in both RNA and DNA. Next is the nitrogenous base which present inside the DNA. Nitrogenous base is 2 types. One is the purine nitrogenous base and another is the pyrimidine nitrogenous base. What is the difference between purine and pyrimidine nitrogenous base? So purine nitrogenous base, which is adenine and guanine, is double ring structures, while pyrimidine nitrogenous base is single ring structures. So there are 2 types of nitrogenous base: purine nitrogenous base, which contains adenine and guanines, and these adenine and guanines are double ring structures, while in case of pyrimidine nitrogenous base, cytosine, thymine and uracil is present, and it is single ring structures. Both DNA and RNA contains purine and pyrimidine nitrogenous base, but main difference between these two on the basis of nitrogenous base is that DNA contains thymine nitrogenous base, while RNA contain at the place of thymine uracil nitrogenous base. This is the structures of nitrogenous base, and now we move on the next slides. Nitrogenous base means nitrogenous base attached with pentose sugars at carbon number 1 of pentose sugars. So nitrogenous base attached with pentose sugar at carbon number 1, and the bond which attach both these molecules is N-glycosidic bonds. N-glycosidic bond is the bond which link one nitrogenous base with pentose sugars, either it is DNA or RNA. And when nitrogenous base and sugar both are combined, then a structure is formed and which is known as nucleosides. So after the combining of pentose sugar and nitrogenous base, nucleoside is formed. So thank you very much for watching the video. In the next video, we study about how the nucleotide form and how the DNA and RNA form. So thank you very much for watching.